Well, this is Tom Prendergast, and we are going to set up a brand new API in Facebook for developers. You must be queued up to developers.facebook.com. And I'm going to click on the register, and I'm going to walk us through the whole process of just setting up an account. Then I will pause. And then we'll move on to actually setting an API up for the Snap program. So we click on register. So I accept the Facebook policy and I click yes. I click on register. Okay, so now I'm done. I didn't need to put in a phone number. I think the reason for that is they watch your IP address, and if it's the same IP address, even if it's a different browser, they get funny, and then they want a phone number. Well, I use a tool called Proxify Toolbar. There is a free version and there's a paid version. I have the paid version, which is $50 a month. It allows me to choose up to 50,000 different IP addresses across the planet. To me, this is this is a marketing tool I can't live without. Why? Because maybe I'm building to get into Google in Russia. So I need to go look at Google as a Russian or a Chinese or Indonesian or South African or Madagascar or Croatia. And so you choose that IP address, then you can see how everything looks from that direction, even looking at what you build. Make sense? So it also adds to my advantage to doing this. So I go to basic setup. And I have to pick a display name. So I need to know what domain I'm going to do. I'm not quite sure. I need to go find a domain to do this with that I haven't done yet. Hang on a second. That will take me a moment. I'm pausing. So I put in my display name. I use MarketHive to brand MarketHive. I put in the website address so I know which WordPress it's coming from, and I put in automation because this is MarketHive automation. I put in the contact email for your particular Facebook account. If your Facebook account's registered to an email, that's the email that you use. And the category is always apps for pages. Create app. Okay, it's too long. So I put in there basic reset. Does that change it? 32 characters. I think it's probably a little more than that, so I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Oh, 32. That should be it. Let's try. Yeah, okay. There we go. Then the simple verifications. Do you know the difference between tigers, flowers, and watches and waterfalls? Yeah, I think I do. Did I get them all? Yes. Submit. If you follow this to the T, it almost always works. All right, next thing is ignore that. Go to settings. And settings is important. You want to put the app's domain here. So I just paste the domain there. No, that's not the domain, dummy. I go to my domain, which is right there. Copy it. I always copy and paste everything. Gets the human fallibility out of it. Namespace. I'm going to name it what it is. Basic reset. .com. You can't use dots or characters or uppercase, so I just do it like that. Then I go down to here where I say add platform. It's a website. I put the website address here. Now here's something you all should know. Down the road, if you decide that you want to create a capture page, because here's what happens. When you see this posting occur on a news group or on a group, and you look at the very top there and you see that link that says market.judy.automation or whatever it is, when they click on that, it goes to this link. So I'm thinking, okay, another thought since I'm trailblazing here. Wouldn't it be a good idea to create a video, a capture page, and a place to sign up? Or a place to click to take them to the profile page, or an iframe where your profile page is inside that iframe, and put that there. So when they click on it, they're immediately told what you're doing and why they should sign up in the Market Hive. Doesn't that make great sense, Judy? Well, that's gonna be part of our ongoing building this, and I want to thank Chuck Reynolds for that. Chuck Reynolds has been a very good student. He discovered a problem. He asked me about it, and that's when I discovered that we could do something like this, and I think that's a great idea. So we click on Save Changes, and now we have one more thing to do, and that is app review. It's one thing. Don't do anything else. Do not submit for approval. All you do is you click yes, and you agree, you confirm. That's it. We're done. It's ready to go. Now, when you're doing it, when you're publishing, and we'll do that in a minute, not in this recording, when you're publishing, you're going to need your app ID, and you're going to need your app secret. And in order to get the app secret, you got to put in your password. So I'm going to put in the password. Now I got my app secret and my password. Now what I do with that is like I've done with all my other accounts. This is a Facebook account. This Facebook account, I'm going to put it down here because it's the last one I'm doing. And this Facebook account is Thomas Reed Graybull. It's actually my family Facebook account. I call it is my nice account. I don't publish any religion or Christianity or anti this or politics or anything. All I do is I publish in there is I had blueberries on my cereal. I got this new recipe. Look at the lovely pizza I made. See how pretty the landscape is around where I live, and I leave it at that. I don't go crazy because my family's like, they don't pay attention to me anyway. My basic, totally boring account. That's right. The one that they like to think I am. All right, so I put that in there. The other thing I'm going to put in there, because I'm going to get asked this question all the time in the process of setting up Facebook groups, is it's going to often ask me for my email address. I'm going to put that there. Another thing it's going to ask me for is my password. So I'm going to put my password there. Another thing it's going to ask me for is my phone number. On occasion, I'll get asked a phone number. Well, I don't have a phone number set up, so I do actually have one set up with that text me system. So I'm going to put that phone number in here. The reason why I do this on this little page is so I don't have to go searching for it once in a while when I'm asked this information. So it's all there ready for me to go. Okay? And then this system is set up to do basic reset. So I copy that domain there, and I add it here. I put it in brackets. Then I'm going to do my app ID, and I'm going to do my secret. Okay? And that's it. That's what I need to know. I have a whole bunch of APIs set up. You don't need to do this, but you can if you want to. I will have all this wired and ready to go for it. So I need to go get my AP ID and my secret, and that's right here. So there's my AP ID. I copy that, put it there, and I go get my API or my app secret. I do all of this so I don't have to go back and log in and to go find this stuff and all that, because I've done so many of these, it's starting to turn into real simple stuff. All right, that's all set. Now we should be able to put a group in here and make it work. So as Tom Reed Graybull, I got to go join a group. Okay, so here is, let's find a group. Let's just put a group in there. We have, let me see. I'm checking some of my other browsers who's logged in. logged in as Talia Zarita, so I will join a Talia Zarita group so I can get immediately approved, and we can put this thing into our system and see it work. So I'm going to Talia Zarita's group. The group is Entrepreneurs Revolution. I'm going to join the group. Okay? We don't need to publish to this thing other than through our automation. All right? So now I have my group has been, I'm requesting that. So now I'm going to go and approve his and a whole bunch of other people for the Entrepreneurs Revolution. I've now been approved. So I reload, and now you'll see a little button up here. I click OK. And now there's things I need to know. Name of the group. Now we're going to set this group up to be published to. So we're going to go to our dashboard, and we're going to publish this into our Snap program, and I have another training for this. So this wraps up setting up your API, and that is the end of this recording